What if NATO eliminated all of Russia's leadership? Would there be nuclear retaliation anyway? This question can sweat like spy movie audio or science fiction, but it is not. It leads straight to one of the scariest systems already created by humanity. Or Dead Hand, also known as Dead Hand, is an automated nuclear retaliation mechanism that can go into action even if no human being is alive anymore. To press the red button, today you will understand how this system works, because it exists, and what does it mean for the future of global security. The Cold War, it was much more than a dispute, ideological relationship between capitalism and communism. It was a technology race, psychological and military, with nuclear weapons at the center of it all. During the decades of 1950 to 1980, the United States and the Soviet Union lived on constant tension with the development of ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and nuclear submarines, with warheads capable of reaching the planet in minutes. The concept of preemptive strike started to worry both sides. The threat was clearer, and if one side decided, eliminate the other's leadership in a withering attack, preventing any chance of retaliation. In response to this fear, the Soviet Union created the Dead Hand system, a cold nuclear plan. Automatic and relentless. How the Dead Hand system works. Imagine a nervous system spread throughout Russian territory, composed of seismic sensors, radiation monitors, atmospheric radars, pressure detectors, and surveillance of military communications. If there is clear signs that Russia has suffered a nuclear attack, devastating, the system goes on high alert. The next step involves launching a special command mission, which flies over territory and issues orders of attack directly to the silos, submarines and bombers still operational. Even though all generals and leaders are dead, the missiles would be fired automatically against pre-programmed targets, including US cities and military bases, and NATO. Semi-automatic control and precautions. But to avoid the apocalypse by miscalculation, Russia implemented a semi-automatic system, or Dead Hand. Fairs only activated manually at times of high risk, such as in times of war or extreme tensions. Even so, activated, it works by itself. If you do not receive a response from the military leadership after a predetermined time, about 15 minutes, it's like a revenge button, ready to act if the country is militarily beheaded. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, many thought that the system was disabled, but reality is darker. Russia helped and improved the Dead Hand. With the advance of hypersonic missiles, more modern underground armor, and encrypted communications, the system has been integrated into the new deterrence cell, Russian Strategic. Today it is estimated that it is even more accurate, faster and lethal than in the 1980s. The existence of a system like this changes completely the concept of nuclear war. It is not enough to defeat political leadership. To avoid retaliation, it would be necessary to neutralize all automated devices. What is practically impossible? In 2023, Dmitry Medvedev, former Russian president and ally of Vladimir Putin, publicly mentioned that Russia will never be taken by surprise. Many interpreted this as a direct reference to the Dead Hand. The biggest risk is not just technical. It is psychological and political. An automatic retaliation system reduces the space for diplomacy, creates an all-or-nothing binary logic, and opens the door to catastrophic errors. So what happens if a sensor fails? What if a cyber attack simulates a real attack? Or if a regional conflict is misinterpreted by the system? Nuclear automation spares no doubt. She doesn't ask, she just destroys. Or Dead Hand, it's an unsettling reminder that we live in a world where survival may depend on the logic of an algorithm. The idea that machines can decide the fate of mankind looks like a science fiction thing, but it's real. This system raises questions we still haven't been able to answer. What is the limit of military automation? Who has the right to build a destruction machine? Automatic. Are we really in control? If you got this far, it's because you know this matter is serious and delicate. The existence of the dead hand changes the way we understand war, politics and technology, and shows that the future of the planet continues be under control of sensors, cables and chips. If you want to keep following topics like Taikyote, military strategy, artificial intelligence, and nuclear technology, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell so as not to miss the next videos, and share with those who need to understand what is really at stake. When we talk about global security, see you in the next video.